I don't think I've ever seen a public gooner, but apparently they're out there gooning publicly. I do live in Houston, and I have watched a man, you know, pee on the floor before. Like just in the open, like just peeing in front of everybody. Wee out. That was crazy. I saw somebody shit on the floor before, you know, so they're naked. I don't know if that's not gooning though. They're just probably on drugs, on drugs. I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, gooning's bad. Let's see what public gooners are doing to goon now and why it apparently needs to be stopped. Yeah. Also, I am putting my Discord down in the description, so y'all go check that out. I will also have my Instagram down there. If you guys want to lock in with me, you can send me videos that you want to see me react to, things of that nature and other such things. But let's get into the vid.
Have you ever thought about gooning in public? Okay, I know that's a crazy way to start off this video, but I feel like we just got to get straight to the point. Like, have y'all ever thought about that? Just going out into public, you know, and gooning away? Probably not, because of two main reasons. Number one, it's illegal. There's a chance you can be put in jail from gooning in public, and you could also be put on the RSO, which I'm sure none of you want to be put on the RSO or want to go to jail. At least I'd hope. And then number two, because it's very weird. I feel like many of us can agree that if you go out in public and goon, it's odd. Gooning is something that, like, okay, this is gonna be a crazy video already. I'm gonna just say that right now. But like gooning, it's something you do in private. And to do that in public, it's very creepy. But the thing is, right? Some people are just so gooned out to the point where it becomes an addiction, right? They've gooned so much to the point where they don't get pleasure from looking at a screen and gooning anymore.
Or they think it's normal. They've gooned so hard to the point where they fried their fucking brain to think that gooning in public is, one, won't be seen, two, is okay to a certain extent. But it's just because their brains are so fried from the super gooning that they were doing.
In their room. And the only way they can get pleasure now is by going out in public and gooning. And this year, I swear, there's been so many cases of public gooners, and we're going to be talking about them in this video. We're going to start off with the most known public gooner that you all may already know, Nautica Malone. I'm sure we've all heard about his story by now, but if you haven't, I'm going to tell y'all. So Nautica Malone was this 27-year-old married man.
He was married.
Who seemed to have a huge gooning issue. And he seemed to have the type of gooning issue where you can't get off to the regular stuff. So what he decided to do one day is go to a place called Bikini Beans, which is pretty much like a Starbucks and a Hooters combined. You get served coffee by women in bikinis. It doesn't sound too pleasant if I'm being real. And while he was at Bikini Beans, he was gooning in his car while going through the drive-thru.
No.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave.
No. Nigga got hit hard. He should have skirted off as soon as he saw the phone. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine like you just spilled like your coffee on your pants, right? You spill your coffee on your pants. So you're driving, but you in your whip. You kind of like, this is kind of stupid, but I'm in my whip. I'm just take off my pants. I'm put my pants over here, lay them out to dry while I'm driving, because nobody's gonna be looking in my whip. You know what I mean? You pull up to Bikini Beans like, damn, I want some more coffee. You pull up for some more coffee, and you get up to the drive-thru, pull up, like you know, you leaning forward just to make sure like nobody get too close to the whip. And shorty pull out with the camera like this. She hit you from the up angle of hell, and she's like, sir, you need to leave. No! No! No, I'm not gooning. Imagine that shit, bro. Worst fucking, that has to be top 10 worst fears in the world. But then again, why would you be no pants on in your whip? But being in your whip, no pants on, should be okay. You know, as long as nobody sees it and you're not gooning. I don't know if it should be okay. Actually, I don't actually think that's okay, actually. But being in your whip, getting hit with the up angle, bro. The cam like this. Hit you in that bit, boy. You done Zaruni. I would have skirted off too. I don't know what I would have did.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Bro, man's face switched quick. Y'all, you done ruined this man's life, bro. I'm pretty sure, rest his soul, but he, you know, offed himself, bro. That's fucked up.
with no pants on, by the way, just bare booty cheeks on the seat, gooning in his car while driving. And one of the workers happened to be recording this because this wasn't the only time he's done something like this. And since the establishment got it on video, they decided to upload the video. And this video went mega viral. And when I tell you, everyone was...
Yeah, well, my hypothesis or my story was just a story. Like, imagine if that was the case. But obviously, he did it multiple times. So obviously, he was the fucking problem. How many times can you go to the same place and pull the same move before it stops working? You know what I mean?
Clowning on this man. And since everyone was clowning him, this man was drowning in embarrassment. And a day later, he decided to commit, which is very sad. Condolences to the man's family. And the craziest part is that this got turned into a meme shortly after. People referred to this as a goonicide. Even his car got turned into a meme. The black Challenger is now referred to as the ghost of the goon, all because of this man. You can't drive a black Challenger anymore in society, or people are gonna scream, "The ghost of the goon! The ghost of the goon!" Then you had weirdos doing tributes and saying that Bikini Beans killed the man, pretty much blaming Bikini Beans for recording him and uploading it online.
I mean, it kind of was, they kind of like, you shouldn't have, you know, uploaded it online, especially as a business. It seems like it would be bad for business to do that, one. And then two, like, if you wanted to take him to court or send him to jail or put him on some list, you could do that without posting it online. But I guess, like, if you're stroking your shit in the middle of the drive-through every day at Bikini Beans for your daily coffee with your cheeks to the fucking seat and your meat to the fucking sunroof, you know what I mean? Then I guess, like, yeah, you probably should be posted because you're like, you know, you're really tweaking. But that's a hard one. I don't know if it should have got posted, but because that is kind of like getting posted and you post a nigga meat. Isn't that like, you know, can't you get like arrested for that, posting somebody's meat? And if it was covered when you posted it, then that means no one saw the meat, so they wouldn't know if he was actually like ass to the seat. And if you, like, that's the only thing that makes sense. It's like you recorded someone butt booty naked, which is illegal, I'm pretty sure, and posted it online. Like, period, you still broke the law. Or am I wrong? Am I tweaking? Maybe the ghost of the goon is talking to me.
I can't goon. I can't goon. You fat man. You fat man.
But in my opinion, like, you can't get...
They're in Bikini Bean, but no one's in bikinis. There ain't no bikinis.
But in my opinion, like, you can't get mad at...
Look, she didn't have no bikini on. Where's the bikinis? They're in hoodies. Bikini Bean, no bikinis? That's bad advertising.
But in my opinion, like, you can't get mad at Bikini Beans. I mean, this man quite literally pulled up with his pants down, gooning in his whip. Like, how can you be mad at the workers? They're just trying to work. You also had weirdos doing memorials for this man outside of Bikini Beans.
Oh my God.
Say his name. You say not a...
This is the same dude. Don't say people. This is the same guy. That's not the same guy? That was in the last scene. That's the same dude. Probably on the same day. That's not people. That's him. That boy want a goon so bad. That man saying free the goon. Free the goons. That's wild.
Say his name. Nautica. Say his name. Nautica. Nautica.
He quite literally sexually harassed a woman. And y'all are over here celebrating this man for content. It's very odd. Like, I feel like when it comes to the memes, right? The memes are more making fun of the situation, which it sounds so messed up. Because at the end of the day, the man died, and his daughter won't grow up with the father, and his wife won't raise the daughter with their husband. You know, it's very sad. But I feel like going out in public and holding a whole memorial at Bikini Beans for Nautica Malone when this man sexually harassed a woman, I feel like that's insane. Now, after the death of Nautica Malone, Bikini Beans actually decided to drop a statement saying,
they have to shut down after that. Like, you gotta shut down. I don't think the business model is the right type of business model to have. Plus, you're a Bikini Bean. Shorties had hoodies on. There ain't no bikinis. But if he did go there multiple times on that shit, and they seen him on that shit, like if someone saw his metakers before she recorded him, then it's like, okay, like bro's tweaking. But if nobody saw his metakers, right? You can't really tell if he was really gooning or not. Hitting him with the up angle. It's crazy. Cause what if he had pants on? But if he had pants on, it wouldn't have went viral, that is. So anyway. Gooning needs to stop. Public gooning needs to stop. Goon in the privacy of your own home. You know what I'm saying? I once seen a video. It was like an old dude that lived across from like an office. And there used to be girls that worked in the office, right? And they had like their windows open, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have like shades or anything. I don't know though. But there used to be a dude, an old dude in his crib, meet out inside his crib. Like, gooning, bro. In the window, bro. Imagine you're at work, you look to your left, and you see an old dude just butt booty naked. Nothing on, bro. No socks on. Nothing. Not even a hat, nigga. Nigga took off his glasses to do this. You know what I'm saying? And he's just stroking his, looking right at you. They called the police. The police said, yeah, we can't do nothing. He's in his crib. What? They said we can't do nothing, bro. Is in his crib. Like he's in his crib. Close your windows. Don't look at him in his crib. Don't be a peeping Tom. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Anyway, stop gooning. That was technically like public gooning, but yeah, he cracked the code, I guess. If you want a public goon, you have to buy a house made of glass and put it in public. Because that's your home and they're peeping on you. Don't take that advice. Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the individual involved during this difficult time. This was an unfortunate and tragic situation. As a company, the safety of our employees is always our top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take incidents like this very seriously and remain committed to protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. Thank you for your continued support.
No, you posted it online. Somebody posted it online. Somebody needs to kind of be fired for that. I'm not gonna lie. You posted it at work. You recorded a naked dude and posted it online. Like, I get how it got, like, I get it. But if you posted the video and bro's whole meteor is out, ain't that like a crime? Or am I tweaking, bro? Y'all let me know in the comments if that's a crime, bro.
A lot of people online
goes to the Goon, goes to the
Nautica
Goon.
Malone,
Goes to the
saying,
Goon.
I hope your business gets sued for posting that man on the internet. It's one thing to make a poor choice. It's another to be ashamed and bullied to the world. Name the employee who did it and let's see how she likes being doxxed online. Bikini Beans is literally a Starbucks version of Hooters. They're enabling this degeneracy. Hooter girls have more clothes on. Which I feel like is so stupid to defend this man, because the man, once again, quite literally sexually harassed a worker. Just because the workers are wearing bikinis, that doesn't mean you can just show up with your pants down gooning away. You think that just because a employee is wearing a bikini, you can just walk in stroking your meat? Like, you can't do that. That's insane. Is this establishment made to get money out of these weird and horny men? Most definitely. But the dude quite literally pulled up with his meat out. That's weird and illegal. Stop defending this man.
That's a fire line. That's a fire line, though. Yeah. I pull up with my meat out. No, that's not a fire line. Bro, rest in peace to that dude, man. But he did the wrong thing. You did the wrong thing, bro. The gooning got a hold of you. You thought never in your life would somebody hit you with the up angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have made like a public announcement and been like, nah, I wasn't gooning. Like, I dropped something on my pants and I needed to like let my pants dry and I just wanted to stop and get some coffee and they caught me lacking. You know what I'm saying? That was your best option. But you didn't say anything. Oh, crap. Yeah, he did off himself. It's still sad, you know? He had a gooning problem, a gooning addiction. You know what I mean? and he was, you know, actually harassing a woman at her place of work. And I'm saying, I'm sure she didn't, her goal in life isn't to work at Bikini Bean and, you know, be in a bikini while dudes are ordering coffee at the drive-thru, right? So I'm sure that's not like her goal. I'm sure she's just trying to make bread, however many women are working there.
Don't get me wrong, I don't think the man should have offed himself because of this. I think that's very sad. Once again, his daughter not growing up with the dad, and his wife lost her husband. It's a very tragic situation. But at the same time, Nautica Malone sexually harassed a girl. Like, we can't sit here and act like he didn't. A lot of people are trying to be like, oh, why'd they post the video and stuff like that? I mean, this thing has happened before with this guy, so they just wanted to protect themselves.
Yeah, multiple times happening is crazy. Like, bro, how many times you gonna pull up to the same place, pull the same trick? That is insanity, right? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Wait. That don't really make no sense, do it? Anywho.
But that's not even the craziest public gooner case. There's another case where a man named Gary Miles pulled off a drive-by.
It's always a man, bro. It's always a man, bro. Usual suspects. Usual suspects, bro. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get y'all shit under control, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
Goon in Philadelphia. It's not always sunny in Philadelphia. Basically, what this man Gary...
Hold up. You know how wait. Hold up. There are girl public gooners also. Because a girl, you know them little things, they have like a button and you click like the button and like vibrates type shit. That shit's public gooning too. Like, you ever seen those videos, like, they're in public, and it's like, oh, I'm with my girlfriend, and I click the button, and this and that. She's public gooning, bro. Is that illegal? That should be illegal, too, though. That should be illegal, too. But there ain't no proving that. Yeah, there ain't no proving that. You can see the dude, like, pause, but, like, if a dude was, like, gooning, like, you'd be like, I can see you, like, gooning, nigga. You tweaking. But for a shorty, she could public goon and never get caught public gooning. Crazy.
Gary Miles did is he walked into a Dollar Tree,
Tree
on a
of all
girl's
places,
leg, and ran out.
Look, he nutted on my leg. You go to hell, bitch. Oh my god. He nutted on my leg.
This video is genuinely so sad because this woman is crying while saying this. These public gooners gotta go. Now, as you could see, the man ran off before the cops could arrive, and this video was posted on the internet, and it went mega viral. It went so viral that Philadelphia legend Meek Mill chimed in, offering $2,000 to who could find the man. Let's play Manhunt.
$2,000 to who could find the man? How about you give the $2,000 to the girl? You ain't give her no money? But yeah, he should. Yeah. I respect the 2 bands to catch it, bro. You should have gave more than 2 bands if you really want to catch him. If you really want to catch him, get like 30 bands. That nigga will be caught the next day. His mama will give his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I hope you gave some money to the girl too. She got nutted on. Pause.
With him today in Philly, some community service. I got 2 bands for his low, but you gotta connect. Which I like that. Meek Mill's trying to crack down on these weirdos in Philly. He doesn't want these weirdos taking over his city. He also said, just go live with him. Don't pursue him. It gotta actually be you. Philly's small. People know where this creep ass dude at. Get him the out of here. We need community protection also, which is facts. But also at the same time, this man saying go live with him, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I found the guy who gooned on the girl's leg. I'm gonna just go live. Hey, Meek Mill, I'm live. I got him right here. Like, that's just kind of...
Yeah, is that what gets me the 2 bands?
But hey, Meek Mill has said some wilder things, you know? Like asking for vibrating panties. Another insane part...
That's gooning itself! That's gooning right there! Am I wrong? Bro, giving a shorty vibrating panties, right? Giving a shorty vibrating panties, and she's out in public, that's still public gooning. That's just easy getawayable public gooning. what's it called? Catchable public gooning. You know what I mean?
Part about this whole case is that the man's t-shirt while doing this said it's not going to lick itself with a candy cane on it. This man is the most freaked out human being on this planet. This is disgusting. This is
That's
a sick
crazy.
human. But later this guy ended up turning himself in. He was on the run, but I guess post-nut clarity hit and the man decided to take a stroll over to the police station and he was charged with indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, and harassment. And crazy enough, this wasn't his only time doing something like this. Between April 2011 and December 2021, Gary Miles was arrested at least 5 times on charges including indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, disorderly conduct, and burglary.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like certain cases in life, people need to be not necessarily castrated. You don't need to, like, I feel like, you know what I'm about to say. Them niggas, they should be castrated, right? Whole shit chopped off to the beginning of the shaft. You feel me? It's like a stream, like shooting straight off the. That's like shooting. That's like peeing out your belly button. That's what I think should happen to them dudes. But I feel like situations like this, like, bro, you can't control yourself. You never gonna be able to control yourself, bro. Like, the only way we letting you back out into the public world is if you get your cut off. You know what I'm saying? Your family jewels. Like, bro, we don't even want you having children. We don't want you having children, bro. Like, you fucked up in the head. It's not good. You cannot control yourself. Like, certain people should not have children. And then after that happens, maybe you know how a dog, you get them spayed or whatever, and they start acting normal. Like, they don't really got that urge to, to really jackrabbit everything. So maybe that'll happen with humans also. But that's just a hypothesis. But yeah, that should happen to people like this, bro. Like, you can't control yourself, bro.
5 times within 10 years? Jesus, man. Now, one of those 5 cases actually involved him breaking into a family's house while being exposed.
Deja recalls waking up to Miles standing at the bed where she slept next to her mom, who was pregnant.
See a man over my mother. He's exposing himself.
Miles was arrested and had several court appearances.
He had said he had been in her house several times before the day that we saw him.
This man is truly a sick human being. And
Yo, I'm saying he need to get his family jewels chopped off. Them ain't jewels. Them are not family jewels, bro. You know what I'm saying? They should not be treasured. Chop him off, send him back into the open. He will never have this problem again.
throughout the research of this video, I couldn't find him being in jail, unfortunately. I hope he's in jail, but if he's not, that's gonna be bad because he's probably just gonna keep on doing this again, and again. But you know who else is a sick human? A man named Joshua Scornavacci, who was a
Bro, don't tell me he fucks the seal. Please don't tell me he fucks the seal, bro.
a 37-year-old man who drove 150 miles to watch a Korn concert. Korn is a band, for y'all that don't know. And while watching the concert, he decided to just start gooning out of nowhere. And concert goers noticed this, and they decided to start recording because this is weird. This is disgusting. Get this man going. And he just kept stroking away.
Rock this shit. Rock this shit at the rock show. Boy, he must have been off the shits. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like bro had to be off the shits for him to, like, blatant. You tweaking, gang. How'd I be sick to beat off at a rock concert? What was he even looking at? Like, he's looking at them on stage from however many feet away, bro. Like, you can barely even see what's going on, and you just stroking your shit. Like, Let's be for real, y'all. Let's be for real. You tweaking.
It's so insane to think about. But this man is so gooned out to the point where he doesn't think like that. This man was just thinking about the rush that he was going to get beating off at the Korn concert. He was chasing that next high. And that next high was gooning at the concert. You know, he couldn't get off in his room anymore. It's so crazy. Like, I just can't imagine myself, like, just pulling out my meat and gooning around a bunch of people, especially at a concert. Are we being dead serious
Madness.
right now? Another place I couldn't imagine myself gooning at is school. Yet there's so many people out there that goon at school.
Bro, this is actually crazy to me because it never even crossed my mind ever, like, in life. All the schooling I done been through, I never, like, but people have said that happens. Like, niggas will go to the bathroom and beat off in the bathroom at school. You're cooked, bro. You're done, bro. You're fried. At school, like, you fried before you even get out of, like, school. You're not even in college and no more, like, yet, my nigga. Like, you already cooked. You know what I mean? Bro couldn't get through 8 hours of school. That shit used to blow my mind. I'd be like, what you mean? That shit happens? But anyway.
Crazy enough, there's actually been this video that I saw on TikTok recently where these girls were doing a study date at their university. And while they were doing this study date, a dude sat super close to them and started gooning.
Oh, and this is in college too. She said, how did I clock that?
How can you goon at school? Like,
you have to you also have to think, like, we couldn't see that shit. So, like, I don't get, like, what are the parameters of gooning? Like, did his meat need to be out? Was he like pause. But, like, let's say he in his shorts, right? And let's say he got an itch on his sack or something, or like an itch on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his shit, like, to the side, and he's, like, itchy. You know what I'm saying? Let's say his shit done chafed or something. Let's say, like, bro got lice. Not lice. What are they called? Crabs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He's scratching away at his shit, like, trying to, like, you know, whatever. Which you shouldn't have that shit anyway. And this is me, like, really stretching imagination. But imagine that shit happening. And you, like, you know, you just keep going and you keep doing it, like, shit. And they blur it out. And now you a public gooner, bro. No. It's very unlikely to happen. But it could happen. You know what I'm saying? It's very unlikely for a lot of things to happen. But that doesn't make it impossible.
Like, that's a place where you got to show up every day. I understand at a
Facts.
university, you don't see the same people every day as much as, like, let's say high school or middle school, right? But still, like, how can you just goon at school? It's so weird. But hey, maybe he wasn't a student, you know? Maybe he just decided to go to a college campus to goon to the
goon
student,
off.
which would make it even more weird if I'm being real. I kind of doubt that, though, because there's a backpack laying in front of him. Unless the man bought a backpack to go to a college campus to goon, which would make this even more insane than it already is. But I highly doubt that. I think this guy had to be a student. There's no way he wasn't a student. He looks young. He's got the backpack. He looks around their age. He's got to be a student. That's just very, very weird. This whole public gooning thing has got to stop, man. It's so weird. It's disgusting. Like, I can't imagine just sitting somewhere and somebody's just gooning right next to me. I'm gonna have to just punch the dude, really. I'm gonna have to do them like they did the dude at the concert gooning. All in all, my final thoughts on this whole, like, public gooning thing. Control your gooning before the gooning controls you. You have a gooning issue, get some help, or just don't goon at all. I feel like that's just better to do.
If you can't control yourself to where you're gooning in public, bro, you need psychological help. Go see a doctor, my friend. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.